All right, here we go.
That should be our intro.
I hope you know I'm recording now. Yes,
Hey guys.
then you shut up. All right, hey, hello and welcome to the podcast. What?
Wait, what?
What?
Okay, intro now.
Hey, welcome. No, that's not the intro. Hello, welcome to the Ahrix podcast, the Ahrix54 Podcast.
Yo, what's up?
With me, Andrew, and co-host, guest, whatever his name is, Shifty. Is that what you call yourself?
His name is Shifty?
Yeah.
I've been lied to?
No. Hey, speak, Shifty, a.k.a. Bam. Don't do it.
You guys are about butt plug?
Oh boy, that's...
Okay,
oh,
wait.
gosh.
That's what we're doing?
All right, sorry about that.
Okay.
All right,
So
we're doing the podcast.
We're doing the podcast. This is a terrible start.
Yeah,
the terrible is usually good.
All right, whatever.
So
Hey,
any
welcome.
Content is good content.
Hey,
I
so,
don't know.
Did you
are
just
gonna
say
add,
welcome
I have a
back?
question real
No,
quick, Sam.
just don't worry about it. What?
Are you gonna add a little song in the back, like, to keep it, like, super low? So
Yeah, we'll just do some kind of song in the
Can it
background,
be
maybe.
415?
By the way, I hope you know the first thing you probably saw was the message you put.
Hey.
What, Boo comes?
You didn't have to say it.
What the fuck? Like, what the hell?
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Restart!
Fine when he comes.
It's just we're gonna do the podcast
Okay.
now.
Okay, let's restart.
No, we're not restarting. This is in it.
We can restart!
We can't. 'Cause
We're 2 minutes in.
I have a question. Do you guys have this problem?
What?
What's the problem?
Do you have stupid?
So let's start talking about what's going on right now.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's still going on right now. We have to see. Let me see real quick.
We came in this having topics, but then we didn't
kind of
use
forgot.
those topics.
Oh god.
We came in here talking... We were gonna come in here talking about...
The
what's been
media
going on.
and the
So
stuff.
there
The
are
media.
still riots going on. There's a riot today, I think, in Cleveland. But Jesus
Was
Christ, it's
there?
terrible. Jesus
was just-
Christ! Oh my God!
I was just at Kings Island.
Yeah, I was doing
That's
at
just 3
home.
hours ago in downtown Cleveland.
I was
My
not
goodness.
at Kings Island 3 hours ago.
Right.
Okay, wait. I want to
Rioters
talk about
even
this because it really affected me. Like, have you guys seen the actual videos of like stores being like
Yeah.
like run down and stuff? It's so crazy.
Wait, did you
It is
see
crazy.
the night on the news where they're in a...
The Illuminati's on the news?
No,
What?
I said, oh my god, no, here's what I said. Did you guys see, it was on the news, like, I think 5 days after when it was on the news, after George Floyd got killed by the cop, or the other, I don't know how many
That
cops there were,
happened.
someone.
Yes, continue.
But when he died, how riots are going around, well, they were all in the news building, I think, or
Okay.
the
Yeah.
mall. I can't remember. It was like in the news building.
So
Some
these are
dude-
your two options. These are your two places you think they are. The news building or the mall?
I'm
Which
Pretty
one
sure it's
is
the
it?
news. Okay, shut up. I'm pretty sure it's the news building. Fucking dude from Metal Alchemist. I can't remember.
It is
his
Full
name.
Metal
Okay, it's the
Alchemist.
news building. Okay.
Anyways, they're in a news building, and some dude was punching the glass, and then his arm, and you could see like he was like beating the shit out of it with a skateboard, and while
Oh my
people
god.
they were throwing firecrackers and shit at the
At
riot.
the news building?
Yes, at the police and all the squads and shit. They were throwing at
What
them,
happened to
and
them?
some dude kept punching shit out of glass after his skateboard was like defective. Like, oh, it's like Pokemon rules. It's not super effective. Anyways, started beating the shit out of the glass. Like, oh, what the fuck you say about me? And then beat the shit out of it. And then I guess the glass was super effective because it made his whole hand bleed. And then
Wait,
he had to
so
wrap
the
it up.
skateboard is defective, but his hand is super effective.
I don't know. I said it wasn't. I said the glass was super effective.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I
what
couldn't
said.
be less
Anyway,
clear on what we're talking about right now.
No,
I'm
no.
so
What I'm trying to say
confused.
is people are crazy that they will punch glass in order just to get to police and show their point.
Well, you know
Or they
what?
just
I
want
would be
attention.
listen if it's kind of weird how this just one person now started all of this, but like I feel like if if something happened like that serious and authorities were doing nothing about it, I would be upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
I
too.
probably wouldn't be to the point of destroying stuff,
Punching
but
glass.
Yeah,
you're just hurting
don't-
yourself
yeah.
at that point.
Yeah,
But-
what I'm saying is, don't punch glass just because of some riot. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that was like, it was crazy. I was like, why would you?
I mean, I get like let's just state the obvious. Racism. It's still real. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, it's still very.
No, what I used to think was that when I was young, I was like, wait, there's still racism going around? I thought Martin Luther King Jr. already sorted that out.
that's.
Yeah, I did too.
I feel like that's what most of us were led to believe.
I feel like that's what teachers kind of said when we were younger, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't want
sure.
to be like, oh, racism or whatever. But like, but with all this, I feel like people were just like, I think this is like, like most people have like a limit, and I feel like we reached that limit recently.
I feel like, yeah.
Even though it should have been dealt with way, way, way before any of this,
Way.
but just racism in general, it should have been dealt with way before this.
Yeah.
Probably not to this degree. I probably wouldn't do this, but that's just me. I mean, I'll fight for what's right, but like,
Did you guys hear about the Christopher Columbus statue getting taken down?
Yeah,
Really?
I heard about that. Yeah, it was on the news.
oh my
Did
goodness.
you hear also about Columbus, Ohio, maybe changed to Flavortown, Ohio?
What?
What?
For real.
Are
It
you
might-
serious?
I am 100% serious. Look it up.
Are you?
Oh, because you want to know what's even sadder about
What is?
George Floyd?
What?
What?
That his quote that everyone uses is "I can't breathe." Because that's all he said to the cop, and that's sad. It's like he
My
told
goodness.
him, and everyone knew that.
Okay, there's a petition to change the name from Columbus, Ohio to Flavortown.
Yeah, that's like it's something that could actually
Oh
happen.
no, it's almost completed. Almost
how much we
100
talking, like, for Kickstarter.
Almost
No,
150,000 people changed
Imagine the
it.
capital of Ohio being called Flavortown.
Okay, shut up. All right. So what are they trying to change it to? I wasn't paying attention. I was like,
Flavortown!
that's what they're
Okay,
changing it
so
to?
who started this was Guy Fieri. Since he was
What?
born in Columbus, Ohio, he wanted to rename it to Flavortown in honor of him.
That's a dick move. That's like
That is so.
that's so narcissistic because it's like that's like you looking at a mirror and saying, "This is my mirror now."
What if it's in
Okay.
your house?
I was readjusting my pop filter.
I don't know what I was talking about. I that was a dumbass example.
No, but that is a really dick move.
That is-
You
I
can't
wouldn't-
change the freaking. You can't change the name of a freaking city, the capital, to. Because
mean,
of, like, even if
You
you're
could
famous,
change it, but like this, I don't think so.
That's
Yeah,
stupid.
no.
People, I'm on a
I was
website
gonna
right
post
now.
a funny meme, but you know what? I was gonna do the "Come Join Us" meme. I was like, I couldn't find one George, and I was like,
I'm on
Okay.
a website right now where people are like signing this thing. Over
How many
almost,
sign- how many-
almost
how many
100
signatures are
and who the frick? All right, sorry. Almost 120,000 people have signed it.
Holy crap! How much do they need?
I don't know how much they need, but they're getting it to 150,000. There's only 30,000 off.
Here's the thing, though. Everyone will go into a crowd of riots when this whole pandemic is going around right now. Like,
Yeah.
anyways,
Who made that
so
up?
what I was
Game
gonna
Grumps.
say was that, like, why are people, even though that's probably why it's going back up again with the
Because
going
of
on
all
right
the
now.
riots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like why?
At
Like,
first,
why would you?
people thought that it wasn't going, like it wasn't going up as much because it roughly takes around a week or two for you to get a ticket to the Backstreet Boys reunion tour.
Yeah.
But but like people, like a week or two had gone by and like nothing had happened, so people were just like, okay, I guess this
So
is
people
safe
were
now.
fine with it.
Yeah, and they were just. I mean, okay, I don't. You can fight for what's right, but like, if you know there's like something out there, and like, if it were me, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, me
Because
neither.
I'm still, I like, I'll fight
We're-
for things that are
We're
right.
still minors.
But for one, whatever we do, we're gonna be in bigger trouble than anything with our parents and with the law.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know how that works.
maybe the
Oh,
pandemic.
oh god, I just not thought about something.
What?
What is it?
You know what would suck so hard right now if what you were? Or some shit?
What?
If you were a black police officer that's going on right now.
I mean,
That would suck.
yeah.
That would, but there,
Because what are you gonna say? Like, oh, I'm sorry, this is my job. Like, what are you gonna say?
I mean, that's what it is. It's your job. But people who abuse that power, and it's I think it's just with prejudice in general. Like, oh, one police officer's bad, all of them are bad.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like there's definitely good cops out there. I know
There's
kids.
definitely.
But there
Not kids.
are
I know-
a lot
I have
of
friends-
racist bad cops.
Yeah, you can't hide the
Yeah,
fact that there is. But I have a few friends that have police officers as dads, and even you, Andrew, your stepdad was a police officer.
Yeah.
My uncle used to be a not black, police officer.
Yeah, so you can't. There's good out there, but people are just.
Yeah.
This kind of goes in hand with racism too. Like, if one black person's bad, all of them are bad. It's like it's not. You can't just. You're kind of like, with you doing this, you're kind of contradicting yourself as well. If you believe in some sort of racism, like, it just doesn't make much sense to me.
Yeah.
Whatever. Not whatever. You know what I mean.
Yeah. We get it.
So, apart from that, what do you think? What are your?
Okay. So I want to talk about this. So
Alright.
at Kings Island today, we were forced to wear a mask all day. So.
Oh no.
I was wondering how that worked.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, it was because the owner is like in, I think it was South Carolina, and there's a big like, what, Nathan? It was West Virginia, and so there's a big like upscaling of the pandemic right now, and so that's why everyone needs to wear a mask. Because
Why even open Kings Island up? Like, I get the masks aren't gonna really help. They help. A
Yeah,
lot,
I have an
but,
opinion
like,
about masks too. You can
Yeah.
finish. Sorry.
It's like they know there's a whole pandemic going on right now. Why open Kings Island up when you're just getting huge crowds? And masks do help, but they're not gonna help that much.
That's what I was thinking. When I was thinking about it, I'm like, are you really trying to tell me that a piece of fabric is going to stop me from getting a disease?
Stop me from getting
Yeah.
a ticket to the Backstreet Boys.
Literally, it's a piece of fabric. It's cloth.
Like, okay, my thing about the mask is that they don't work.
You know what we
People-
should wear instead? Hazmat suits.
Yeah, probably.
The same fucking Black Ops 2 zombies, dude.
Okay, like when people thought like, oh, masks, we should just wear like the surgical masks, 'Cause
Yeah.
that should help.
There was a lot of surgical masks at Kings Island today.
Yeah, but the truth is that they don't work. At least not as well as you think they do. They're talking about actual masks that have like filtration.
Yeah. I remember seeing when it was so big, I remember just seeing so many ads of them, and then
Yep.
I'm like, do those actually work though?
Probably not. My aunt, she is a nurse, and she has to wear these specialty masks every day. And she sees all these people, and they're not staying away from each other. They're just not. Just the sort of thing that you shouldn't be doing during a Backstreet Boys reunion tour. And
Just pandemic, my dude.
yeah, pandemic. I just like calling it that.
It's
just
a
It's tongue
joke.
twister. How dare you?
You know what? But it's not. It's people. I feel like are just underestimating how big they're coming back. You know.
Yeah, and they're especially like, I mean, I don't know how we're gonna like, you know, like how there's supposed to be a second wave of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
If that's true, why open all these things?
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Like why? If you know, why do it in the first place?
Exactly.
I get if you know, like especially like Disney, like they're a big corporation and they're starting to reopen it, and I get
you know what
that
it's for? It's just for money. They do
Yeah.
it because of money.
It's like I get you need to do this because you need money, but at the same time you're putting people at risk.
Jeopardizing people's lives.
You're basically going to kill people.
Yes, basically you're making it worse than it needs to be.
Yeah.
I mean, even though it's technically also our fault because we choose to go there.
That's true, but
Yes,
yeah.
that's a
But
different
why,
thing.
But even then, why even open it? I don't know, man.
Like, I
One,
think it's kind of stupid.
Why open
like,
it in the first place? And two, why go there in the first place if
That's
you
what I'm
know this
thinking.
is still around? Like I get in the area we live in, not saying directly, but we are
it's like we live in 581. No, I'm kidding.
123 Street. But
I almost fucking. He thought I was recording and he was telling me his address, and he thought I was streaming it.
yeah, that was scary.
No
But-
one's even watching it.
Yeah, I know. But what? Oh yeah. So I know in our area, in particular, there's not many cases. Like not too many
Yeah.
cases. But the ones that there are, they're already isolated. Unless that is outdated.
Ugh.
I know we're just trying to be safe and all, but like, I hate to say, like wearing these masks, they suck to begin with. Like you know, like
True, and they're
especially
really
with
annoying,
people
like,
with glasses.
yeah.
Like you
Actually,
put
yeah,
it.
because they always make not my glasses fall off, but like.
Yeah, when I
people,
breathe,
honestly.
I wear glasses. My
I
they
know.
fog.
That's why I was gonna say, like, they don't like make your glasses fall off, but when you breathe, like, it gets your vision is foggy.
On the rides, you were supposed to wear the masks too, so like
What the
freaking
frick?
like air being pushed.
And
Like,
imagine that you could probably suffocate that way.
Yeah, that's not. Then what? Oh my god, dude! I just want to sue them.
Like seriously,
It's
that
like,
you could
my little
suffocate that way.
brother suffocated for 5 seconds. Give me money, Kings Island.
Dude, King's Island is not the safest because people would like just die on roller coasters to begin with, so it's like why?
Wait,
The
did you
chance
know
of
the-
that is very small, though.
The only
Yeah.
deaths at Kings Island were because most of them were because of the people's fault. Two of
Oh.
them were they had health conditions that they shouldn't be on roller coasters, and
Okay,
one of
well,
them is that someone got drunk or high. I don't know if it was both or either, and they slipped out of the like the ride. Granted, you shouldn't be able to slip out of the ride. That's why they removed it. But
What was he like? So skinny, he was like.
no, that like it was like the equipment. Like he just got it off and he came out of the
Is he
seat.
like a snake? He just slithered out there.
I don't know why you would do. All right. Okay.
I get it. It's serious. I should be laughing, but
So
Yeah.
like, what? All right. So my thing about the masks,
got nothing to say.
yeah. Recently, I had to wear one for. Okay.
At the rock thing.
Yeah, School of Rock, my local School of Rock. I
was
had to
just
wear.
saying that I didn't know if it was a
123
local
NBC
thing.
Street.
Or, yeah.
Yeah. I had to wear a mask for 3 hours. I came out
Yeah.
of there and I thought my nose was smaller because it was like, Like-
You
Sam,
told me that.
Sam, I wore one for like 6 hours today,
yeah. And what did your nose feel like?
I-
and my nose felt like it was just really sweaty.
Yeah, you see, the difference between you and me is I have a bigger nose than you.
The thing is, I was outside.
See,
Okay,
the thing
well,
is,
you
I'm
have a
bigger
point
than you.
there,
Shut
but
up.
you have a point there, but my nose,
Wait.
my nose, it's a
We're going-
big nose.
Go
Anyway,
trust me. Oh, those are fireworks.
what?
So, what are you guys doing 4th of July, by the way?
Okay, so I'm also going to be going back to Kings Island, but we're also gonna go to our grandparents, and I may be going over to Sam.
And I may be able to get $1 million. I
Shut up.
stuttered, but yeah, that was still funny. I don't know how.
Shut up.
For me, I'm not really doing too much. Maybe Andrew will
Except if I come over.
Yeah, I said maybe if Andrew comes over, we'll do something.
Dude, my parents are like, "Where's Sam coming over? Where's Sam coming over?" I go, "He's not coming over."
Okay,
Not
listen.
until I say or he says so.
Wait. So I feel like we should specify that we all have our own decisions to make with this reunion tour, pandemic, whatever you want to call it.
The pandemic, yeah.
And if we choose to make those decisions, no one else can choose, see this and be like, oh, what the frick, they just went against their word. But, like, we can, it's just like, it's our decision to make, if we want people over during a pandemic.
And we never said, like, I mean, it's different with, like, these, like, big places and just, like,
Yeah.
one-on-one with people.
One-on-one.
You wanna know what something I just realized and remembered? There was a rule in, I don't know, some country or state, and you have to wear a mask. Like, whenever you go out, like, you have to. It's law.
Like
Like, they developed a
third
law
world
for it.
country?
No, it's like a law, I think.
Like,
So,
they developed a law
thing.
for it.
Yeah,
think-
but it's like, that is hell.
That
Like-
sucks. I hate them so, like, especially, like, you know, like, when you're hot, you have, like, hair glands on, your face, because you facial hair.
Yeah.
When you have a mask on, you sweat, and it's hot, so it sucks.
Okay. Back to one of my points. Sorry. Like, let's, like, during this whole thing, I'm fine with, like, going one-on-one, like, seeing people
or,
one-on-one.
with, like, a few people, maybe, but,
Like, at the
This
most,
could-
like, 2 or
that could mean
3.
a different thing, guys. Come on, be more specific.
I could see people one-on-one.
Okay,
yeah,
that's
shut
better.
up. We didn't mean it like that.
Shut up. I
So,
love her.
okay, alright. So, and of course, we can't be like, like, you know what I mean. Like,
I try to sometimes. Yes, I know what you mean.
yeah, so you can't just be like at least for me, like, we can't be, like, super, super close to each other, like, that sort of thing. But, like,
Which we usually aren't anyway.
Yeah, we usually aren't
Chasing
anyway.
or holding hands with each other. I get it.
Shut up.
hey, Brandon, no.
You, who said I meant you guys?
Well, okay, I
I
guess
was
so.
talking about other people. I was talking about like people nowadays can't like.
Well,
hug
alright,
a
you
bunch
were
or hold
implying
hands
it,
or
okay?
kiss.
Okay,
Alright.
That's
well,
what
we were
I'm
talking
saying.
about us, and then you were just like, they can hold hands, guys, okay?
I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't talking about you.
So
guys.
we-
I was talking
you know-
Because, it wasn't specified.
we acknowledge that this is happening, but we still, like, like, we want to see people, and we do it in with restriction.
Oh,
and that's fine.
We're still doing our handshake, and I don't care.
How is school gonna work? Like, would they like?
Oh, yes,
like,
I want to
get,
talk
like,
about
3
school.
feet?
I want to talk about
like,
school.
So if one
I
of us
wanna
like
talk about
handshakes each other, we gain like tension or what the hell?
I don't
Who's the
know.
one wait, can I say this?
Yeah.
I want, you know how, like, has, like, 20-something people to a bus?
Yeah.
You want to hear what, you know how, my school, it has 48 people to a bus.
Yeah. So here's the thing, though. I already told Sam about this. They're letting half people go to stay at home to work, and they're letting half people go to school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
So,
Yeah, so just so you know, it's probably not that many people going to be on your bus.
True. I mean, but
Yeah.
still, like, they literally, like, they're practically, like, if they're expecting 48 kids per bus, that's how many people are on a bus anyway at my school district. Like, they literally didn't change anything with the buses.
yeah, so my thing for the school, I can't work from home. I suck at working at home. I can't.
Yeah, I
I
did
can't.
too. I'm
I
not gonna
can't
lie, I
get
did not
anything
do-
done. I
Same.
can't
No,
learn
'cause,
anything
Like, why would they give you new material?
without
Okay.
going over it.
Shut up.
Without going
yeah,
over
like
it.
we're not going over it and like here do this in like one day or else you're getting an F. It's like what the fuck? You're telling me to do this when we haven't even reviewed the material. What the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah, I don't like. I much prefer being in a classroom, even though it
Same.
sucks. I
Yeah.
prefer being in
I
a
get more
classroom.
from it.
It's
I
like
absorb
this.
more
I
knowledge.
prefer
Yeah.
even though
I actually
we're gonna be at
absorb
home,
knowledge.
we can't really relax and I'd rather be out working than staying at home all day working and never being
Yeah.
out the
Yeah.
whole school year. That will
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah.
I don't want my relaxing place and working place to be the same place, you know?
Yeah.
What's your relaxing place? That's the question.
No.
Bedroom. All
You
right.
never yeah, what are you doing in that bathroom for?
I'm just talking
relaxation?
about the house.
So-
Sure.
I much prefer going
Is this gonna
somewhere
be the
and
whole
like.
podcast. You guys keep freaking masturbating into windows.
Hey,
about me.
listen. If we
How do
can
you go
get
from school to
if we
to
can get
one
to an
room?
hour, then it works. All right. Maybe we'll
So
cut
you
this
have
one a
to
little
make
bit
those
short.
into windows about me?
Not directly.
Oh, thanks.
Says towards you.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry.
What the fuck? Oh, my screen went dark.
Uh-oh.
I'm spooked, guys. Guys, I'm scared. The boogeyman's coming.
Okay, wait. So, let's talk about school a little bit more. I think that the buses are a bad idea.
Yes.
I think, like, I have a lot of problems with
Maybe-
school in general.
They haven't said it yet, but we're probably not going to be able to take this. Probably.
Yeah.
And the thing is, my mom's a bus driver, so I'm not even gonna like. I could just like sit there and just wait, like, because the bus garage in my district is close to the high school, so I don't even have to go on a bus. I can just sit in the building, and then I can just walk to school once it's time. You
Yeah.
know?
Like,
So that's probably what I'm gonna do.
like I've already come up with a plan to where, like, okay, I have a friend that can just come and pick me up or whatever, or my mom can take me.
Is Kaden gonna pick you up?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So, all right.
He's
School.
muted. Alright.
Whoa. I don't know how. Oh, Andrew muted his mic. All right, we'll just
You said
continue that
Rosa?
for a little bit. What I think, the classrooms are gonna obviously be set up way different than what they were when we first went there. Probably separated into like tables instead of
Yeah.
rows.
Yeah. They said we also have to clean up like our desk and all that. Just wipe it off.
Yeah.
So, us.
Even like I wonder how they're gonna do school lunches then, because that's a
So,
lot
school
of people
lunches-
in one area.
Well, I don't know, cause we're kind of spread out already. Like, cause
We are.
it's a circle.
But
and-
still, it's so many people in one room.
I mean, I guess unless you like. Well, remember why I said only half people. So
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not that many. I don't know. They'll figure it out. They're
Even
probably
still,
gonna-
half as many.
They're gonna move the tables, move the chairs, and the tables.
Even still, half as many. That's still a lot of people, because you're including seniors, juniors, sophomores, and freshmen.
Yeah.
Cutting that in half, you still have a lot. That's like,
Okay, so I talked to my grandma about this. There's technically 12,000 or 1,200 kids in the school, right?
yes,
So you take that by half, you only get either 800.
yeah, 800.
So basically, there's gonna be at least 800. So I don't know if that's still gonna work.
Wait,
though.
that's not half though.
I don't know.
It's
no,
600.
It's, she said, it's your no, not half. She said, as we're doing, it's either 600 or 800. I don't know. One of those. I don't
600.
fucking know. I'm not good at math. Don't judge me.
Half is 600.
I actually got a B. So. Anyways.
All right. So I have my own problems with school in general, with like
Yeah.
the things they do, the things they enforce, the way they force us to do things. Like, even though I don't like the things that they do, I prefer to go there instead of being stayed at home, because it's much worse when I'm at home.
Because it's like this. Here's the two pros of going to school during this pandemic. They teach you, and you're not just being forced to learn the thing by yourself, and you're going out somewhere instead of staying at your home, being depressed and bored for a whole school year,
Yeah.
basically, and you get social activity. So that's
Yeah.
that.
That's also kind of my problem with online school. I mean,
Yeah.
if you go to online school, that's fine. I just have somewhat of a problem with it. Like, you don't get as much social interaction that you should, and then like, it just, some may argue like, oh well, I don't know. Well, what's one thing that's most common with online school people argue about?
Wait, what? Were you asking me or just?
I don't know, just anyone. Like, I don't know. Just I've never done it myself, so it's like,
I don't know who's trying to talk.
I don't know. Just
No,
whoever.
the problem they mostly have is just that, like you said, they just don't get like a lot of social. Actually, they don't. You can't even count that as social activity.
Yeah, I mean, I know one person that I know just does online school, and that's fine. Actually, I know a few people now, but
well, it is technically it, but not really, because I mean, I don't know how to explain it.
I would just rather, and this is just me, be in person and get more of the information for myself.
Plus, you can't. How's that gonna work in a job? Like, you can't be like, oh man, I haven't seen a social face in like years in person. So how's that gonna work? That you're gonna be like scarred.
I don't know. So what kind of problems do you think you have with the school system?
Basically, how should I say this? Like, the teachers can be assholes, and a lot of them are. But I made friends with some of them. Like the one that we had in English, Mr. Stucker.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Stucker. And I had other teacher, an English teacher, not English teacher, study skills teacher, and a math teacher who I apologized for after last year, because last year did not go well with her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of threatened her, and I told her I was sorry, and then she started crying. That's how that went. We made up, we're friends now, but I only have like 3 people that I know that are my friends, like teacher wise. But dude, my science teacher was an ass. Like, he got so mad if you didn't understand what the hell was happening. I was like, and he would hate it if you ask him a question. I'm like, well, that's the point, right? You're supposed to ask the teacher a question.
Like, if you don't get something, ask questions.
Yeah, and he got pissed off. I was like, then why the hell are you even here? Just because you have the power to boss kids around?
Yeah, I know of a few teachers at our school district that were not particularly the nicest. Us having one of them. I'm not gonna throw out any names, like, you know.
I know one. The dude with the rat? Do you know him?
Yes, I know him.
Yeah, he's an ass. He's an ass. I'm gonna do that.
All right. I'm not gonna point out and like, just because
he's a pedophile because he tries to impress girls with his rat.
All right. Okay. Just because, you know, like, I want to throw this out there, even though we're like, you know, 16. Andrew's like 15. We that doesn't mean we can't have an opinion, you know.
Everyone should have an opinion. Like, ever since fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, like, we should be able to have our opinions and voice it without adults being like, "Oh, your opinion doesn't matter. You're not old enough." Like, you know, everyone should have opinions, even if they're like freaking 4. You know. Well, the opinion might.
4, you don't really understand.
You don't understand anything.
The opinion.
So, you know, you just gotta have to listen, you know, to what they think. But this is just what we think. But yeah, I can agree with you. Some of the teachers there were not the greatest. But otherwise, I've had at least really good teachers that were amazing. Like, and I've learned a lot from them. One of which have moved away, and then this whole thing happened, and I haven't been able to speak to any of them. But yeah.
Well, the Mr. Stucker, when school was still going around, we were doing it online. He said, like, come FaceTime him the whole class.
Yes.
Did you do that?
I did that one time.
Oh, I didn't do it at all. I didn't know, because I kept forgetting to do it, and he didn't really give like a specified time.
Just, I think it was like around the afternoon.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was random or
I don't know, but I can safely say now that I've done online schooling, technically, even though it's not the preferred way, that I do not like it, and I do not want to be subjected to it anymore. And if I do, I call BS, because I can't learn that way. And if you're going to force me, if you're going to force me and sit here and do this, and I won't be able to
throw your fucking computer out the window.
No, like, I seriously, like, I couldn't do anything. Like,
did you get any of it done though?
No, barely any of it done.
Did you pass?
Even if, like, they even said, like, just get work done. It doesn't matter. You will pass. You will pass. And I was like,
did you pass?
And like, yes, because they gave no incentive to anyone to do this. They were just like, oh, do whatever, you'll pass.
But the English teacher fuck,
Yeah.
Mrs. What I forget her name.
I know.
But
Yeah, she was
yeah,
like,
but
oh
she
well.
said you have to get it right, and you can't rush it. But it's like you said, just do the work. We're not going to rush it, but you said
the
at least
CEO.
try to do it.
The CEO was like, okay, you can do whatever, you'll pass. But then, some of the teachers are coming around being like, oh well, yeah, you'll fail, whatever. But it's like, you're giving us, first of all, you don't have as much power as the CEO.
Yeah.
But
it's like, why even say that because they said all teachers say, not all of them, but he said
some
teachers say that you don't have to get it right as long as you try the work and don't rush it, you're fine. But here comes our teacher being like, oh, you have to get at least a 72 on it.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi, welcome back.
Like some shit like that, and I'm like, what the hell? But he said,
we're just to catch you up, we were talking about teachers and how doing work is stupid.
Oh, okay, I got you. Online school?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I was gone because I didn't want anyone else in the room talking during our, podcast.
Yeah. We have about 20 minutes left, by the way.
That's why my mouse is on the mute button.
We have 20 minutes left.
Wait for what?
Before we can end it.
Oh.
How long is this? How long has it been?
We've been going for 40 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I tell you about a creepy teacher I had in 7th grade?
Sure, go
I
ahead.
still have those. I'm kidding.
I'm not gonna throw any names, but I almost said his name.
He just specifically watches this video and comes to home to share with the fuck out of you.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, there we go. All right, here we go.
Stop. And so, what he would do is he was my science teacher, and so what he would do is he was really creepy. He was always way too nice with the female students.
Oh, I know what he's talking about.
He would get his pens when he was like doing like his talks,
Oh, his pens.
and like he would get his pens, and he would just drop them under a desk that a girl was sitting, and he would look under the desk for a little longer than it takes to pick up a pen, I must say. And I was like,
about that.
Like,
if he said, yeah, wait, did he only do it to a girl who had a skirt?
Yes.
Okay, then, yeah, you should have told somebody.
Yeah, I know, but
like,
still,
what the heck? Like, you're here to teach us, and you're supposed
not
to
look at these
keep
girls'
us,
skirts.
like, your
Not
job.
Look at 12-year-olds.
Yeah, your job
so
is
I
to
told
keep
Sam-
us engaged to learn, and that's what.
I mean, I
No,
was like 12, and I was like too scared of like,
Stuff happening.
of people. Right, and so.
So I told Sam this. We technically have a creepy teacher, and it's the dude with the fucking ice or rats. His name. But he goes every time. So he goes, shows off his rats to girls like after the bell. I'm like, dude, don't kiss with the fucking rats. You're not gonna kiss the rat or they fucking have sex with you. I don't understand. You're gonna slip
The rats
inside your
do?
pants? I'm like, you're gonna slip the rats inside your pants and then take them home with you?
Oh my god.
He goes, this is Charlie, you see, he's really funny. I'm like, wait, you fucking grandma, so I'm like, give it the pinch through fucking cheeks too?
Wow.
God damn. He's
That's
a creepy
really funny.
motherfucker.
But like he wasn't like dropping pens and looking at skirts, was he?
No, but he would fucking yell at only the boys.
Yeah. I don't remember what teacher it was, but there was a teacher that I think it was the same teacher. Whenever like even a little talking happened, be like, all you boys are staying in the freaking bell after, like, cause we had lunch right after it. It's like, you're staying a couple minutes longer, and I'm like, bro, I just want to eat lunch.
Eric could have said that's actually illegal because teachers can't do that, right? You're not allowed to do that.
I don't know.
You go to jail for that.
I don't know.
It's actually a rule. Like, they're not allowed to do that.
I don't
they
know.
always forget it because they think they have so much power, like a cop.
I don't know. I think
Sorry,
it's
you
just
pissed
primal.
me off. What the fuck? Did I just get a notification?
What was the notification?
I don't know. I looked at the corner of my eye and something went down. And I was like, what the hell? Oh, you had 21 notifications. Let me see this.
Oh, good
My
job.
one
I
drive is
have
full. Probably full of
0.
all that porn. Twitter.
What?
Alert. No unusual Twitter login.
So
Who's been logging into... Okay, which one of you people are logging into my Twitter?
I don't even know
Not
your
it.
Twitter.
Okay.
Okay, we're getting a lot of things. Anyways, continue.
I don't know what to do next.
Oh, we could just end it here.
No,
Generally, it doesn't
no,
have to
no,
be
no.
an hour.
I want to keep going.
We
I want to
could-
keep talking.
Nathan, shut
Someone
up!
just say pee on their hands? What the fuck?
My brother just said our dog peed on his hand.
Okay, that dog doesn't have problems, but maybe he does. Why would his hand be on his penis?
No, he was putting him down, like setting him down.
But
and
his hand will have to go under where the dog's dingling is.
That's not what I'm saying. He was setting him down, and then he just squirted.
Oh, where
Oh,
was his hand after
no.
he set him down?
I wasn't there. I don't know if his hand was over his dongle. I don't know. Nathan, have to
So-
get pee on your
Yeah,
hand.
we're gonna have to have some questions here. Bring your brother into this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's a
so-
good ending. That's gonna be the outro for every time. Clip that, and then that's the outro. Chewy
Brother
peed on
peed
my
on
hand.
my dog peed on my brother's hands. Okay, bye. Subscribe.
Okay.
And outro
Well, okay, all right.
plays.
Do you guys not have any more like topics you want to talk about,
Hey,
or
we could talk about nerdy shit.
Do you want to talk about nerdy shit?
Yeah, I guess we could do that. I'm in the mood.
Okay.
and we'll talk about it for the last 20 minutes.
Alright,
We
so should we talk about Sonic, Dragon Ball, or we?
Oh, actually, I want to talk about IGN.
That's
Oh,
what?
because yeah, when we were talking about this earlier today about
Alright,
the ratings. about
I
this
have a
one fucking
problem with IGN. Okay, that I'm not directly going after them, but I'm just saying I have a problem with them.
Same.
They
Wait,
are
what
biased.
Are we talking about?
We're talking about
IGN.
IGN. They are
What is
biased.
that?
It's like
Reviewers.
yeah, game reviewers.
Oh, okay.
They are severely biased towards Sonic. And as a Sonic fan, I am a little offended. But
Same. I'm a Sonic lover too, but goddamn.
like, gee, that they're so like.
I'll be back in
Oh.
a second. I have to clean up.
I want to show you something. So let me
All
see
right.
this. SA2 review. IGN. So that got okay. So for some reason for the Xbox, okay, it got 9.4, right?
Okay,
So
that's
Sonic
a good rating.
So watch this, 9.4. So Sonic Free Riders, that got 7.5 out of 10.
Like
It
how?
was all right.
That game isn't that
Not
great.
that good.
Yeah, no.
It's not because if you take away the motion controllers, it's just boring as
Sonic
shit.
Riders. It's just
Wait,
bland
watch
Sonic
this,
Riders.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Sonic Riders. Dude, what the? Wait, hang on. Sonic Riders.
So what is biased towards Sonic? The freaking interviewers?
Yeah, IGN.
Okay.
Dude, that got lower than Sonic Free Riders.
Yeah, the original Sonic Riders, which was clearly the best one, got a
It is.
lower review
Because
Oh, we talking about Sonic Riders?
than.
Sonic. So
then just-
here's what we're talking about. They're biased towards Sonic because Free Riders, which is the worst one, got
Mhm.
higher rating than the first one.
Which is the
What?
best
Clearly
one.
Better. It's better than Zero Gravity because Zero Gravity is slow as shit and boring, and they didn't make it better in Free Riders.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What about Sonic R?
Okay, that's actually. Oh, hey, that's good. I didn't like it at first, but that's,
I must
that's
say,
a B plus
the
game. I give that
controlling-
B plus.
The turning sucks.
Yes.
Cool.
That's what my problem was. I was like, why is he turned so slow but moves
As
so
a
fast?
as a person that likes that game, the turning sucks.
Yes.
That's what.
But
When was
why
that game made?
even...
The game was made like around
Too
I
fast.
think 96.
That's what all 96 games were like. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I give that game a B plus, but here's the thing though, turning sucks ass. Like it's like you can't go fast and turn slow. I don't get that.
Yeah, like wait, yeah you can.
Can?
That's how that works. Except when you go because you don't have as much control. But
Right.
you're
No,
not
'cause,
going but you're not going that fast to begin with. So it's like you should be
I don't know
able
how
to
to
have
describe
more
it.
control. Like you
I
know
haven't played R in a while, so I had to go back to
like okay, how turning should work is that you're going fast, okay?
yeah.
you can't turn as much because you're going really fast. But once you go slower, you have more control of yourself, so you can actually turn pretty quickly.
Then don't go fast.
Duck, quit being your meat.
But you need to win.
I'm cleaning up dog doo-doo.
Go back to being your meat.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
So that's, it's just, they could have made the
I know what you
controls
mean.
better.
Here's the thing, though. When I first played it, I hated the game. Because, I swear to God, he moved too fast, but when you're turning, you don't move at all. He just stops and then turns.
What I do to make the turning a bit easier is using the L and R things.
I didn't think.
Yeah.
They're called triggers.
Yes, thank you.
Shut up! Go back to being your meat.
I'm not.
Anyways, how long has it been?
We have about 10 minutes, 12 minutes left.
How long have we been recording?
48 minutes.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's just 60
so-
minutes exactly each time.
I don't know about that, but I.
What, Nathan?
What 8?
What did you tell me? No.
Did you just put your hand over the mic just so it can stop?
No, I just
Like this?
I just pushed the mic off button.
Yeah,
The mute button.
I passed down my mic narrations to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you passed me your green screen from Generations that you never used. By the way,
I didn't even know he had one.
Oh, by the way, you guys, I gotta show you this. Sam, is there a way you can show him what my green screen looks like?
Yes, I'll pull it up.
Back. Show up the video. I made him edit a video.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
Give me
pulled
my
it up right now.
Excuse me,
Probably
my
has no.
editor.
It probably has no sound, but
He's gonna
it's
be my editor from now on.
Yeah, hi, me. But you should edit your own videos too.
I do, but
You know-
I will. But if I need help, I need you.
Yeah,
Is this even a podcast anymore?
it is.
It is.
We have about
Okay,
10
like
minutes
the
left.
You're just talking.
Yeah,
This is the
really
after party.
yeah, we just have 10 minutes left.
Yeah,
So, final things you want to talk about. Let's talk
Okay.
about like Xenoverse 3.
By
No,
the way,
wait!
we didn't go
I have to talk
anywhere with
about
the
the new
IGN
Bill of
thing.
Rights.
What? The new Bill of Rights.
There's the freaking new law stating that I can't fart in my own car. Like, that makes me so mad.
I hate that I can't fucking eat my meat to my.
Shut up! I'm not doing that.
I'm not gonna finish that thought.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't finish that thought.
I wasn't
Yeah,
even
that's a
doing
good
that.
idea.
This is just why? Why?
You know
why
what?
don't
We
you
should all
make
sing in
these so
harmony. Let's all sing all the small things.
No,
Ready?
please don't.
Wait, everyone,
Outro.
shut up. Wait, Sam. So put this, like, cut that out, and then this motherfuck.
That's the end.
Yeah, that's the end of the video.
Did you stop recording?
No.
Unstop!
Oh, okay. I'll stop.
Cut the sound. Put the sound instead. Fuck.
Hey guys, so
Your mom is
that's
so.
the.
Do it.
I thought we were
I
gonna.
can't believe you did that.
Did you do it? Did you do it?
I could just edit that.
Yeah, put your mama so fat and then just cut out the video.
I want to do a proper outro though.
Alright, so.
Okay, we'll help. We'll
All
help.
right, so all right,
Why does your
guys.
mic just go better, Andrew?
What?
Why does your mic sound like this now?
Because I'm covering it.
Anyway,
basically you're
so
just finally-
this was the pod. This was just kind of like a test
This
run.
was the podcast.
Yeah, this is a test run. We'll
this
probably
is-
do this some
yeah,
other time.
Wait, send your links to your YouTube channel, and then they would just. Hang on.
All right, so
Going to-
I'll put up all 3 of our YouTube channels right now,
Okay,
or throughout the
yeah.
entire video probably.
Hey, so even though this is more like to the viewer, even though I doubt no one's gonna watch this, but
Oh,
I'm
come
just
on.
starting YouTube. I'm gonna do it right. Now I have a cam, which is my camera, in a green screen. There you go.
Yeah,
Sorry, taking it seriously.
this will probably go up on my main channel first, and then
I don't
I'll
take
make
any
the.
pride in my YouTube channel.
Hey man, maybe one day.
Maybe.
Which is never.
I'll put. Okay, come on. I'll put this. I'll put this up on my main channel, and then also put it up on the Ahrix54 channel, and then Spotify.
I have a question.
What?
Hey, Andrew, you doing this through your phone?
Yeah.
God damn it, dude, we should get Caden in here.
Maybe next time.
That's what?
Maybe.
All
After
right.
this, I'm gonna go.
Am I
for
the guest? Wait, are all
fucking-
three of us the co-hosts?
I guess.
what's the
Let's
point?
go.
All right.
The, what,
Okay.
the playoffs?
All right, guys.
For the
Well,
playoff boys.
that's it. We'll see you
Yo,
guys
you
next
hear about
time.
football?
Hey, I have a thing to end it on. You guys gotta end it like perfectly.
Yeah,
You
here
guys
we
gotta
go.
edit it. Alright, so
1,
we
2,
all gotta
3.
sing-
No.
No, let's all sing. Wait, let me find the lyrics real quick. Hang on.
Oh, no.
So we all have to sing. Wait, all this. Wait, listen. We're
What?
gonna start the lyrics by saying, "Say it ain't so." Okay, then we're gonna keep saying, "Nah, nah, 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 nah." That's it.
Okay.
So you ready?
Okay, 3.
Count of
2.
3. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Say it's I will not go. Turn the lights off. My home is gone. Bye.